So this is the WZ Blaze. It's not a tank that I was interested in getting because the reviews I've seen are not that great on it. The gun handling is supposed to be horrible. The tank's supposed to be sluggish. And for a tank that doesn't have a lot of armor, you don't want a gun that you can't point and shoot something. And you don't want a tank that you can't move to or move away from a target. So the reason I got it is because it came in a package. It was either get two tanks that I wanted pretty badly separately, or get the bundle that had both of those tanks, and then this tank came with it. So I chose to get the bundle. Nothing wrong with getting an extra tank. So this was my very first game. I'm going to show you guys. Let's go to replays. Just replays, favorites. There's W135G FT Blaze. Oh, let's go to here we go. So here's my profile, and we'll go to vehicles, and we'll go to the WZ Blaze. You can see that's my first and only battle that I've had with this tank. So let's go ahead and watch the replay. So this is actually one of my favorite maps. Not because it's interesting, but I just always gravitate to the right. Even when I'm in a heavy, I love playing on the right. It seems that you can control the whole area, which is easier. It's in the right, or if I'm in a heavy, going mid but through the tracks, supporting the lights and mediums on the right. Just like the side of the map. I don't know, maybe I'm just not a good enough player to play on the left. I'm not here saying that I'm a great player or elite player or anything like that, because I'm definitely not. And of course I started off pretty shaky in this first game with the Blaze. I didn't even think he had me in his sights. He did. I've already been shot twice. Got him once. Trying to entice him to the second time. Somebody else got him. Another. Here's T-37 trying to get up on us. So something I like about this side of the map. If you don't have full control of the hill, you can take advantage of the rocks, the terrain, and you can have a tank with good gun depression. You can slide back down. Oh, it is very difficult to handle this gun. I mean, notice it just flops around. It's not smooth. Very hard to aim. Very hard to control the tank. Sluggish. So we have a not well armored GD, which is my tank. It's 25. Not greatest armored either. Against some pretty good armor over here. I'm seeing to have gotten him pretty good. He's not letting me go around him. Let's see if I can get him from this side. Let me, because the stupid gun won't aim. I just cannot aim. I should have in another tank. I would have been shot that guy several times. This gun just is flopping all over the place. And you can see it. It just goes from one area to the other. It's not smooth at all. It's just very choppy gun. And I think we need to rename this tank to the WC Floppy. Because it just flops. This gun just flops all over the place. I don't even know where that went. And I should be able to reload in time to get him. Right there. And then, of course, I can't. It's just, this gun is just all over the place. We've lost all our targets. We've wasted all opportunities because of this floppy gun. And now we are down 2 tanks. We're both low in hit points. Both don't have a lot of armor. So this is not a good game. The only thing that we have going for us, the advantage is that we have the high ground, and we have what I consider, I think, is a better place on this map.
Enemy armor
There we
is
go.
damaged.
You can get this to penetrate. It's a pretty effective gun. It's getting it to hit something is the problem. And of course we're being flanked by this high-flying
Gun hit.
562 Chinese tank. Took out most of his hit points. Now our buddy over here took out his remainder of his hit points. Let's just check to see if there's anybody else coming up that way. You know, sometimes people like to stick together. Let's see if we can help out before he gets killed. He got killed.
Enemy vehicle
And I
down.
better move forward because this guy's coming out my left. I'd rather take this guy out. Let's get out of his hair. Get him out of our hair.
We finish him off.
Let's try and reload in time. There we go. Let's move forward so you don't get shot. Move forward. And turn. And of course, this tank is like,
This gun, we can't
of
move.
course I got tracked, so therefore I missed the shot. Anticipating turning my tank a little more before shooting. Let me, because I got tracked.
Enemy destroyed.
Pure luck on that. So, we did end up getting a mastery badge. 3,000 points. Hit points we took away. Damage. 4 tanks. 3 we were faced up against at the end. We had some good armor that we went against. Jackson did also well against us. I fired 15 shots with that floppy gun. I had 10 penetrations, and the only reason I got those 10 penetrations is because I don't believe there were any bounces. So that's a good gun. So the floppiness kind of helped a little bit with that gun penetrates if you can get it to hit. So well, so we did good. So there's a tank. Supposedly, the next update, the tank's going to drive better and is going to have a better handling gun. But if I think this tank is probably good if you can be in support, being close to the front lines, don't get hit, but being close enough so that you don't have to deal with the floppiness as bad as if you do when you're trying to shoot something far. Because man, this does not shoot far. It's just all over the place. So you gotta be up close and personal with this tank, which is very difficult considering it doesn't have the armor. So, but that was a fun game. I doubt I'm gonna be able to repeat that very often with this tank, but wish me luck. Enjoy.